Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Today in this video, I'm going to teach you question number 11 of first year chemistry, exercise numerical. So let's start. The numerical we have aspartame, the artificial sweetener. Aspartame, the artificial sweetener, has a molecular formula of C14H18N2O5. So it has a further four parts which we have to solve. What is the mass of 1 mole of aspartame? The B part is how many moles are present in 52 grams of aspartame? What is the mass in grams of 10.122 moles of aspartame? And the D one is how many hydrogen atoms are present in 2.43 grams of aspartame. So let's start a numerical. The first thing we will do, we'll write question number 11. Chapter number 1, exercise. Okay, so we have a given data. The data which is given is the molecular formula of aspartame, which is C14H18 N2 and O5, right? The first part which we have to solve is what we need to find is what is the mass of aspartame when we have the number of moles. The number of moles which is given in the first part, 1 mole, right? So let's come towards the solution, which says before starting the solution or solving the numerical, I want to tell you the basic formula which we will use in this numerical is very easy. Just write it down somewhere. Number of moles is equal to, I think this pencil is not visible, so I'm going to just use the blue one. Mass in gram over molar mass, right? Just write it down somewhere as an important key point. So just put the values. For solving this numerical, we need to find the molar mass of aspartame. As the formula of aspartame is C14H18N2O5, so the way of finding the molar mass of any compound is just write down the number of atoms which are present and multiply those number of atoms with the atomic mass of the element, plus as the atomic mass of carbon is 12, so I have written 12 plus 18 into 1 plus nitrogen, which is the atomic mass of nitrogen is 14, into 2 plus 5 number of atoms of oxygen into atomic mass of oxygen, which is 16, right? By solving this basic algebraic equation, we will get 294 gram per mole. As gram per mole is the unit of molar mass, so I have written it. Just put the values. In the above formula, we will get number of moles. Okay, just rewrite this: mass over molar mass. The mass, we have to find the mass, right? We have molar mass, we have number of moles. Just put the values. 294, divide, and then it will get multiplier. Mass is equal to 1 multiplied 294. So we will get the answer, which will be 294. So we have solved our first part. As the unit of mass is gram, so I've written gram here. So the A part has been solved, in which we had to find the mass of aspartame if we have one number of moles. If we have one number of moles, we need to find the mass of aspartame, and we have calculated the molar mass with the help of the periodic table. We have just multiplied the number of atoms of elements which are present in the molecular formula of aspartame with their atomic masses, right? So let's come towards the B part. As the B part is how many moles are present in 52 gram of aspartame. So the data which is given is 52 grams. Mass of aspartame is 52 grams. What we have to find number of moles, right? We need to find number of moles of aspartame when we are given with mass which is 52 grams. So let's solve this numerical with the same formula. The basic formula is question number 11, right? Number of moles is equal to mass in gram over molar mass, right? This is the basic formula. The data which is given, just write down the data. We are given with the mass of aspartame, which is 52 gram, right? And what we have to find, okay, molar mass we have just calculated a minute before. Molar mass of aspartame is 294 gram per mole. You really have to write down the units along with the numerical values. So what we have to find we have to find number of moles, which is represented by small n. The mass is represented by small m, and molar mass is being represented with capital M, right? Now come towards the solution of this problem. Putting values in the above formula. By putting all the values which we are given in the above formula, we will get number of moles is equal to mass in gram. So we have mass which is 52 gram, and molar mass we have 294 gram per mole, right? So by calculating, by dividing 52 over 294, we will get 0.177 moles. 0.177 mole. So by calculating or by computing the units, we will get number of moles like this. Mole will get at the numerator side. So this is how we solved our second part, in which we had to find the number of moles. So this is the second part of question number 11, first year chemistry, chapter number 1, exercise numerical. So let's move on towards the C part. So students, the C part we have says, question number 11 part C, what is the mass in grams of 10.122 moles of aspartame? Like when we have 10.122 moles of aspartame, what will be the mass? And the unit would be in grams. So for solving this, we will write given data first. What we have, the given data we have is moles. Number of moles are given. Number of moles of aspartame. Aspartame is basically a substance which is sweet in taste, and it is used for artificial sweetener in different things. Number of moles which we are given is 10.122 mole, right? And okay, let me write the formula first. How we will find the mass of aspartame when we are provided with the number of moles. So the formula is number of that basic formula, number of moles is equal to mass over molar mass, right? So this is the basic formula, right? So we have number of moles, we have to find mass. So the molar mass which we have to calculate with the help of atomic masses and with the help of molecular formula. Molar mass is molar mass of C14H18. It's the molecular formula of aspartame, which is already provided in the question, right? 14 multiplied by 12 plus 18 multiplied by 1 plus 2 multiplied by 14 plus 5 multiplied by 16. So it comes out 294 gram per mole, right? So just put on the values. In above formulae, we will get 10.122. These are the number of moles which are provided in the question. We have to find the mass, and the molar mass is 294. So rewriting this equation, mass will comes out like 10.122 into 294. So by multiplying number of moles which are 10.122 into 294, the answer would be 2975.88. 2975.88. As the mass unit is gram, so I have just written it, mass of aspartame, right? So this is the final answer of our numerical question number 11, part C. So students, the D part which we have is, just read out the statement. How many hydrogen atoms are present in 2.43 grams of aspartame? If we are provided with the mass which is 2.43 grams, then what would be the number of hydrogen atoms present in this amount of mass of aspartame, right? So just come and let's do the numerical, in which we will first write the given data. We are provided in this part, we are provided with the mass which is 2.43 grams, and the molar mass which we had just calculated in the above parts, which was 294 gram per mole. And what we have to find, number of hydrogen atoms in this given amount of mass. The formula, which is very basic, let me write it again and again, number of moles so what we have to find, number of atoms, right? Number of atoms हमने find करने हैं. Number of hydrogen atoms, let me write it more clear. Number of hydrogen atoms is equal to number of moles multiplied by Avogadro's number, and multiply by how many number of hydrogen atoms are there in the molecular formula of aspartame. Let me write it again, C14 H18 and 2O5. The number of hydrogen atoms which are present in aspartame, molecular formula of aspartame, are 18. So we have to write 18 here. We will multiply number of moles into Avogadro's number with the number of those atoms which are present, which we have to find in any required compound or molecule which we are provided in the question. So number of moles, how to find number of moles? We have to write mass over molecular mass multiply by Avogadro's number multiply by 18, and let me write the mass which we are given in this parts, especially 2.43 over 294 multiplied by what's the value of Avogadro's number? 6.02 into 10 raised to power 23 multiplied by 18. Right after solving this whole equation, The answer which comes out is 4, no, it's 8.955 into 10 raised to power 22. The answer for this is, particularly for this part, is 4.975 into 10 raised to power 21 into 18, and we are ended up with the final result 8.955 into 10 raised to power 22 hydrogen atoms, right? These much hydrogen atoms are present in the given amount of mass of aspartame, right? So let me highlight it and make it more clear for you all. So this is the final answer. Of the numerical of question number 11 of D part. So this was all about in this video. I hope you are understood with each and every step. If there is some query or any difficulty, you can ask me, and just feel free to ask the question related to this numerical or any type of formula which are being used in this numerical. Thank you so much.